Hello and welcome to our first House Assembly of 2021. My name is Mrs Norman and I have the pleasure of introducing the House Assembly today. The house system is a strong feature of our school and this facilitates girls mixing across year groups and fosters a friendly but fierce competition. I'd like to speak to you today because there have been a number of changes to the house system which will be outlined during the Assembly. The changes are a result of the feedback from you and suggestions through the Student Council and the Sixth Form Student Leadership Team. So what's new? First of all, the names of the house. The house names will now be red, yellow, blue and green, with a focus on positive female role models each term. We want to inspire you to highlight potential opportunities and motivate you to greatness with a termly focus on powerful and influential positive female role models. The second change is about the programme of events. We've updated it again this year and there's some new and exciting activities which you can all get involved in. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who actually contributed to the hampers in December and at Christmas time. We're able to deliver loads and loads of hampers, myself and Miss Brice, and we're able to deliver to 3 charities. I have attached some photographs here on the slide, but a massive thank you to all of you who contributed to that and a big well done. So the third change is the scoring system. To hopefully make the competition more competitive and to avoid any houses moving ahead too far, the scoring system has been simplified. So first place you receive 20 points, for second place will be 15, third will be 10 and 5 for fourth place. The fourth change is that each house will have a big focus on charities and that focus will be on an endangered animal or endangered species. Again, that suggestion came from the Student Council and they're really keen for us to raise awareness of actually animals and species that are in danger and who we can support. Before I hand over to the heads of house, I'd like to say there are loads of opportunities for all of you to get involved, be it winning house achievement points, for winning golden tickets, and also get involved to represent your house in a number of events, and hopefully we'll get to see loads of you getting involved during the course of this year. Best of luck.
Hello everyone, it's Miss Johnson here, and I represent the fantastic and fabulous Greens. As many of you know, I have been the head of this house for over a year now, and I'm immensely proud of all its students and staff. Your shared desire to participate and contribute to any cause house-related, whether it be raising money for the puppy appeal or children in need, taking part in inter-house debating and sports competitions, or just turning up to lessons and doing a fantastic job. Your contribution has meant a whole lot and is what has caused our house to grow from strength to strength. So everyone, I'd like to continue to encourage you to work hard and make this house the best it can be. There have been some changes to the house system this year, as will be explained throughout this presentation. For us, we are looking to support the NSPCC this year, a charity which serves to rebuild the lives of children and young people suffering from abuse or neglect at home. And for many of us, we can't imagine what that feels like. But this is the reality for thousands of children in the UK today. Your donations will help train counsellors to answer a child's call, fund the costs of the NSPCC helpline, which you know is called Childline, and develop programs to support struggling families. At the other end of the spectrum, each house this year will also seek to raise awareness of an endangered species. For us, we have chosen to follow the attempts of conservationists who are seeking to protect the martial eagles in sub-Saharan Africa. And this is one of the most persecuted bird species in the world. Staff and students, watch this space. I look forward to continue working with you all this year. And I will now hand over to Miss Brice. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Brice and I'm the head of the most amazing house ever. Yes, Blue House. I can hear some of you already saying, but I thought we were Holmes House. This year there have been some changes, so let's take a look. As many of you know, I have had the privilege and honour to be head of house for 5 years and have seen our house grow and flourish into an inspirational community. Over the years, we have demonstrated support and kindness to a variety of different charities. This will continue, but we will have a focused charity, and our charity will be the Dame Kelly Holmes Trust. They work and support young people both in education and the community. Their work supports young people to transform their confidence, resilience and self-esteem, which enables them to be more focused and move forward within education, employment and their communities. Since 2018, they have supported over 3,000 young people to reach and achieve their full potential. Please visit their website to find out more information. As well as a focused charity, we will have a linked animal. And for those of you that have been to Sports Day, I am sure you will remember our logo. Yes, we are going to continue to be the Hawks, but instead of Holmes Hawks, we will be known as Blue Hawks. This animal represents everything about us because we are strong, swift and have great vision and focus. Having a linked animal will also highlight the threat to the endangerment these animals are in. There are around 20 species of hawks which are on the endangered list, so together let's raise awareness for them. The final change I want to talk about is we will no longer have a focused inspirational female role model name. Instead, each half term the houses will have a focused inspirational female. This will provide us with the opportunity to learn more about different female role models and gain additional knowledge. So check out the house boards for more information about who we are focusing on each half term. Now my final message is to Blue House. I know things are different right now and things are difficult, but let's continue to work together because after all, we are a family and we are a community. Let's support each other and show kindness to all. Blue House, you truly are amazing and I am proud of each and every one of you. So let's show everyone what Blue House stands for.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Soladokan, head of the amazing Red House. There has been a few changes to the house system, but before I talk about that, I would like to say thank you to all the students and staff of Red House. Thank you for all your contributions so far this year. Despite changes to the way we do things in school, like having to stay in your bubble and not mixing up with other year groups, you have got on with things and have done fantastically well. So very well done to all of you. One of the changes that has been made this year is that we will no longer be called the Pankhurst House. We were named after the amazing Emily Pankhurst. We would now be called Red House. The heads of year, in agreement with the student council, decided that each house, rather than represent different women, each half term we will all focus and represent one inspiring woman together. We will learn from them, we will talk about them and gain lessons and experiences from the work that they have done. This gives us the opportunity to hear and learn from more than one woman and gives us more opportunities. Okay, so I do look forward to each half term talking about inspiring women. Another change that we've made this year is that Red House will support Pancreatic Cancer UK, a charity that supports people affected by pancreatic cancer. The survival rates have increased significantly for most forms of cancer, but sadly, this is not the case for pancreatic cancer. Many patients are not diagnosed until too late. So we will be raising awareness about their work. Finally, another thing we would like to do is raise awareness about endangered species. For us in Red House, we will focus on the work of conservationists in protecting the African elephants. Hunting and poaching puts the African elephant at risk of extinction. Poaching for ivory trade is the biggest threat. We want to raise awareness about this threat so that more African elephants can survive. I look forward to continuing this great work with us this year, and hopefully we will make Pankhurst the best house in the school. Take care, all of you, and see you later. I'll pass you on now to Miss Ishola. Bye.
Hi, it's Mrs. Ishola here, head of Yellow House. We were originally called Rowling House, but that has changed. And though we have moved away from the name of the house, we have not lost our desire to thrive and excel in all aspects of school life as possible. Now, it has always been encouraging to see all members of Yellow House, whether it's staff or students, participating and supporting each other. I can confidently say that there's always something to be proud of when you are part of Yellow House. Now, we are linked to a charity called the Prince's Trust. The Prince's Trust helps vulnerable young people get their lives back on track. It supports 11 to 30-year-olds who are unemployed or have been struggling at school and possibly excluded. We look forward to collaborating further with the Prince's Trust. Also, we are raising awareness of the African black rhino, which actually is our sports day mascot. The African black rhino is still considered critically endangered despite all efforts to conserve this particular animal. Now, the numbers are declining dramatically, but there's still work that can be done to help raise these numbers and get them out of the extinction zone. So we'll be doing a bit more work around this in the near future. Now, to move our house forward, I am always open to more ideas that can be done, obviously, with social distancing or remotely, but would also like more opportunities to celebrate your successes, whether it's in or out of school. So I will be in touch to see what you're up to, whether it's staff or students, and just generally celebrating one another and just, encouraging each other at times like this in particular. Now, from our points, it may not always seem like, gosh, are we going to win anything? But it's not all about winning, even though I'm quite competitive. Um, but it's not our first time from starting towards the bottom and coming to the top. So let's just keep things going. I would say let's see what we can do together to get these points rolling and just, pull our socks up together as the mighty yellows.
Beginning next year, every half term, we will be focusing on an inspiring female who has stood out in her chosen field or profession over time. You will get the chance to learn more about this female role model in tutor time. Tutors will pass information on to you. And you will also be given the chance to gain house points and golden tickets should you display some of the exceptional qualities that this particular individual is or was known for. Mary C. Cole, who sits at the top of the slide, is well known for the assistance that she provided to the sick and wounded soldiers during the Crimean War in the 19th century. She used her initiative to set up the British Hotel, a quarters for sick officers, many of whom were nursed back to health under her care and supervision. Below her, the ever bubbly Dina Asher Smith became the fastest British woman in recorded history. She is well known for her resilience in the face of injury and her sheer determination to never give up. So please do check the house board for further details.
So now let's take a look at the events that have been planned. As you can see from the slide, there are a variety of different events and activities which you can get involved with. Whether you are a creative person, talkative, sporty or a reader, there is something for each and every one of you. Each head of house looks forward to seeing both staff and students at these events. And remember, each event and activity gives you the opportunity to gain points for your house and the chance for you to challenge yourself.
As always, we have a number of events lined up for this year. These events represent opportunities for you to win the much needed points for your houses. So ensure that you do join in and you take part so that you can win as many points as possible for your houses. Now this year the winner of events gets 20 points for their house, and the second position is 15 points, third position is 10 points, and then fourth position is 5 points. Now for the events that we have run so far this year before the Christmas break, here are the results. And at the bottom there you can see the total for the points so far, and it looks like Blue House is leading with 60 points. So well done. But remember, keep participating, keep joining in. The more you do that, the more points you earn for your group. Now for the grand total so far by the end of the term before Christmas will show us where we are. Okay, so these are the totals so far, and I've put the slides in showing where all our points have come in from. So the first column there shows all the achievement points that we got for going above and beyond in our lessons, and probably outside of that actually. The second column shows all the points earned for effort and attainment, and then the last column there, the third column rather, shows points gotten from the golden tickets. So let's keep that going for all the from all their houses. Well done so far, everyone. Now the grand total there shows all the points for all the houses, and at the top there we have Blue House with 4,568, but actually I have included the last two columns because Green House actually has more students than everyone, because they have more tutor groups than every other house. So to make it fair, we have actually based the positions in terms of who is at the first and who is fourth, and we based it on the average points per student. So we've divided the total points by the number of students to make it fair. And as you can see, Blue House has 13.32, yellow with 12.46, blue, red 12.12, and green 11.88. This shows that on average each student got those number of points, which places Blue House at the top. So Blue House at the moment is winning, but it's not the end of the year yet. We still have opportunities to win points for our houses, and we do that again by getting involved in house events, but also going above and beyond in your lesson, putting in enough effort and achieving the best you can. And obviously those golden tickets, keep them coming. All right, girls, take care. Bye.
On behalf of all the heads of houses, we'd just like to say a huge thank you for all your ideas, your participation, and just general encouragement during this time. It is so good to see so many of you taking part in the events that have been going on, and also coming up with more and creative ideas in terms of getting everyone involved at a time like this. So keep it up, and thank you once again.